Okay, this is part two, and today is December 10th. It's Friday, December 10th. It's TGIF. Like, from what? Every day seems like, oh my god, it's so damn quiet. It's like I'm in the suburb, practically, but I'm in the Bronx, University Avenue at 181st. It's incredible. Like I say, well, right now it's 11:42, so it's still good morning. Good morning. And well, let's listen to this stuff.
Google
Again,
growing by
I gotta go
Tesla is getting 1 million days and 30 million games to zero. The world number one by its younger brother AlphaGo Zero. While AlphaGo learned the game from over 100,000 human games, DeepMind created AlphaGo Zero to start from scratch and learn to play itself 4.9 million times with each move taking less than half a second. So the version of AlphaGo Zero that beat AlphaGo was the version that had won 4.9 million games against itself over many lifetimes within a human month of self-play. And it beat AlphaGo 100 games to zero. So this is truly mind-boggling. And even Elon Musk has had first-hand experience of this. He worked out that every Tesla would learn to drive itself much faster by being connected to all the other million-plus Teslas on the road in one neural network. That means every day, each Tesla is getting 1 million days and 30 million miles worth of experience, and that's 2,700 years of experience and learning every day, and that's growing by day. This
So you're gonna come with your resume. You got experience? Yes. I worked 5 years over here. I worked 20 years over there. Well, I'd rather take this damn robot because it already have like 100 lifetimes of experience. I'm telling you, where are the legislators? Where is it like, why this shit's not trending? I mean, like, we're gone. We're gone. I mean, like, and even the Leos, they're so damn territorial. All the people are like, like, oh, my turf and like whatever, and it's like, don't, Well, guess what? Now, this is like beyond anything. Oh my God, I gotta put on the coat again. The sun went away. As soon as the sun went away a little bit, I'm almost finished over here. And I still have like 2 pieces of bread in my bag from yesterday. Actually, that was from like 3 days ago that I haven't shredded. Oh my God, I'm freezing. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, like, and then with all that stuff about that went, at least YouTube. I'm talking about YouTube. I don't even know what the other ones do was. I don't think Twitter one's like that, but YouTube is like these past 3 days that I was in. It was like at least I saw. I don't even know. I don't know how many videos was in 1 hour uploaded to YouTube in 1 hour. It was a lot. It was a lot. So that shit don't equate. Obviously, that shit don't equate to apparently to real life. Like, that's why social media is not reliable. It is not reliable because we could be, I mean, the number one trending on all platforms, and nothing. Legislators, they don't even, I mean, we're doing it all wrong, obviously. Not because it cannot work. It can work. Obviously, it's working every day. I mean, we see the world before social media, you know, when these weasels was able to weasel themselves, you know, out of anything and everything. I mean, we've seen that shit, you know, but this is not, I guess I'm trying to say this shit is different now. This shit is different now. I mean, this is like the mother of all concerns. It should be like, you know, I mean, and then I just thought about it right now. So, okay, all these concerns, stuff like that, because, I mean, basically you can say the public don't know shit about this. They know you put your goggles and, you know, that's, but, you know, that was for metaverse. Well, with the metaverse, there's not gonna be, I mean, without AI, you know. Hey, sweetie, ¿cómo estás? Vino aquí en la mesa. Come, chiquito. Come. He just came on the table. I was like, okay. I left him a couple right there. You can see come back. You see, they always put a freaking smile on me. I don't know what the guy's like. It's like seeing angels for me. You know, I've never seen an angel, but you know, that for me, birds are angels, flowers are angels. You hungry? Yeah, let me give him some of this stuff I already got from top. There you have some. Until I finish with this one, I'm gonna work save that for tomorrow. Unless there's a lot. It's right there. Eat it. Oh, now you're over there. What's going on? Huh? I'm just saying what you said. So, if any of these videos survive, you know, 40, 30, 100 years, I don't know. I just really want them to know that I'm trying for the future generations. Because, you know, I worry about them. I never met them. I'm never going to meet them. But I worry, you know, the ones that haven't born, the ones that, you know, they don't even stand a chance. They don't even stand a chance. You see them in the train, you know, these little babies, they can, this monstrosity. I mean, this shit is huge even for me. Like, how you gonna like, and they already know how to grab this shit. They know how to do all this shit. It's like, you know, oh my God, they're never gonna know any other world. They're never gonna know any other planet. Unless, you know, we need a big miracle. We need a big miracle, you know. And no, the solution is not taking them to the petting zoo. Let's continue listening. It's like 2 more minutes left.
Ability for AI to evolve much faster than humans by experiencing to all the other million-plus Teslas on the road in one neural network. That means every day, each Tesla is getting 1 million days and 30 million miles worth of experience, and that's 2,700 years of experience and learning every day, and that's growing by day. This ability for AI to evolve much faster than humans by experiencing exponentially more time while we're stuck in our linear time means they're catching up to us faster than we thought. Fully driverless cars with no driver weren't expected on roads for a few years. News out this week is we're already there, with Waymo's driverless taxis now let loose on Phoenix. And if that's not enough, there's a third reason. A recent article in Science magazine, AI is evolving itself. This explains the breakthrough this year at Google of AutoML0, which stands for Automatic Machine Learning with Zero Human Input. This is an AI that creates itself. This explains the breakthrough this year at Google of AutoML0, which stands for Automatic Machine Learning with Zero Human Input. This is an AI that creates its own algorithm. This explains the breakthrough this year, up to us faster than we thought. Fully driverless cars with no driver weren't expected on roads for a few years. News out this week is we're already there, with Waymo's driverless taxis now let loose on Phoenix. And if that's not enough, there's a third reason. A recent article in Science magazine, AI is evolving itself. This explains the breakthrough this year at Google of AutoML0, which stands for Automatic Machine Learning with Zero Human Input. This is evolving itself. This explains the breakthrough this year at Google of AutoML0, which there's a third reason. A recent article in Science magazine, AI is evolving itself. This explains the breakthrough this year at Google of AutoML0, which stands for Automatic Machine Learning with Zero Human Input. This is an AI that creates its own algorithms. It's learned how to think. AI evolution is going through 3 stages. Stage 1 is narrow AI, when an AI is given algorithms and a narrow task to achieve, like playing. This explains the breakthrough this year at Google of AutoML0, which stands for Automatic Machine Learning with Zero Human Input. This is an AI that creates its own algorithms. It's learned how to think. AI evolution is going through 3 stages. Stage 1 is narrow AI, when an AI is given algorithms and a narrow task to achieve, like playing Go or driving a car. Stage 2 is general AI, when AI learns to think how to think and what to think, creating their own code. That's when they catch up to humans, and this was thought to be 20 or 30 years away. And then AutoML0 is now showing us that the first steps are here today, stage 3.
There's nothing to be worried about, Maybe we're just off, a few decades off. It was just like miscalculated, how many more miscalculations they're having? Why we're not informed of that shit? For real? Shouldn't we be informed that shit is so tax dollars? And he just said it it was a miscalculation. We thought it was a couple of decades away. But we're now. It's been now. For how long? Like I say, it's I don't have any proof, but it's obviously, it's listen, we have lockdowns in the biggest part of the United States, and as far as I know, none of the computer shit, none of that stuff faltered. Not even those that you know, they play movies that they charge you monthly. Shit, I thought that shit was gonna like freeze. Nothing. And internet, nothing. That was just like a dry run. They say we got it, and like they could, as if they could not even believe it themselves. They say, okay, let's take it for a test drive, and have lockdowns all over the place, and you know, I mean, you don't need to be genius to know what a freaking lockdown means already. I mean, like, it's just mean perpetual watching shit. Spectators. We are not actors no more. We're just spectators. They expect us to go along with our own slavery. These are the people who you think they had a change of heart, and that's why they abolished slavery, and that's why they change. It's just, I mean, like, so casual, and like, and I go back to always the same thing, because that's the only thing I know in my lifetime. Being a waitress. You know, not once or twice. You know, almost practically was killed for bringing the wrong order to the table. You know, when I used to work in fine dining, you know, if you had to serve, you had to start, you know, at the serving the plates to the, I think, to the right of the host. When I used to work at this private club downtown Chicago. And if you did fail that, if you did that, it's like you get a write-up. It was a federal case against you. I mean, if you know, whatever, stupid bullshit, like, you know, like the wine glass, have to be maximum 2 glasses full at all time. Maximum and minimum 2 glasses of the wine. And these freaking crystal glasses, you know, expensive shit that when you go like this, you hear like a bell, like, you know, that's freaking crystal. If you fill it up, you know, you can get a write-up, but you know, the first time, you know, whatever, but it's just like, everything was a big fuss. This is why for me, like, I always compare, like, shit is not right. Shit is not right. I mean, like, I ask people, you saw the box? Was the box sealed when they brought it to you? Did you see it? Did you read the ingredients? You took a picture? The insert sheet? Did you request an insert sheet? You know, everybody, it's like, you don't know what the fuck you put inside your body. You got, have for decades, these feminazis saying, it's my body, and I do whatever I fuck with my body, and I'm gonna kill this baby no matter what, because it's my body. But not all these bitches. It's not your body no more. You're gonna take whatever you're gonna take. You're gonna take whatever you're gonna take. You don't even know. You know, they don't even give you a freaking insert sheet. I mean, like, which is like bullshit anyway, you know. Because they don't allow us to have our own opinion leaders. They don't allow us to have none of that. Oh, no validity. Oh, that no. The, you know, a council of elders or whatever, nothing. They don't respect nothing that is ours. Got no authority. I mean, if there is, I mean, I'm sure in indigenous nations, they do. I mean, among themselves, they do, but at least, you know, but the rest, you know, like my neighborhood council or, you know, something, you know, Nothing. I mean, like, that day was to get, okay, give them a sample, let them grab samples randomly, and, you know, just take them to their own, whatever, labs, and don't tell them what it is. You know, like, remember, there was an African president that he say he sent samples of like a papaya. He sent samples of like whatever, and they all come out positive. He was like, you're not supposed to tell them what the hell that is. They're supposed to just tell you what it is in it. You know what I mean? And there's ways to do it anonymously so we can find out exactly what's in it. Why don't they do that? I mean, you just put it in you like you don't matter. Because that's the truth. We don't matter, obviously. We're just like, oh no, it's gonna be great, whatever. You see, like, oh my God, this technology. Yeah, for whom? For whom? Because right now, like 80% of the world don't even got, you know, like decent hospitals and stuff. You know, they have, because of corruption. Because of corruption, we have to, in Mexico, we have to actually get the military involved to escort the medications to the hospitals because they're stealing them. It's like, that's sabotage. And guess where it's coming from? I mean, like, all this stuff. We buy all these medications and they disappear them. Why? To do these, you know, they write and they blog about it, like, see, barbaric, don't have medications. Bitch, we bought medications. Just, you know, just stealing them, just like what happened, you know, in Venezuela. I mean, they got all this shit, and then they go these freaking idiots, these Asians, you know, like, it's so exhausting, like, it's so effing depressing, like, got nobody to talk to. Nobody give a fuck. Nobody give a fuck. I mean, like, you know. I mean, even yesterday when I was showing this video, like, these freaking idiots that get like, because they're all like falling apart. They got a million aches and pains and stuff, and you know. So, and, you know, well, there was somebody, but she, like, you know, I mean, I hope, you know, it seemed like she's a little bit more sober now, but, you know, that shit don't even last 2 days, and she don't even wait, you know, she just get out in the hallway and she already got the pint, you know, like, oh my God, and it's just, what you gonna do, you know? I mean, I'm hoping that she able to at least, you know, disseminate a little bit of this information, because she got like degrees. She got degrees. I didn't know she got degrees. One time she said, "Oh, I'm missing 2 credits, like whatever, for like whatever." I don't even know what that is, you know. She got degrees. If she wanted, she could work with it. She can, because anyway.
Is super AI when AI reaches narrow task to achieve, like playing Go or driving a car. Stage 2 is general AI, when AI learns to think how to think and what to think, creating their own code. That's when they catch up to humans, and this was thought to be 20 or 30 years away. And then Auto ML 0 is now showing us that the first steps are here today. Stage 3 is super AI, when AI reaches superhuman strength. And this is expected to be only months, if not weeks, behind the end of Stage 2. We're already at the bridge of Stage 1 and Stage 2. Another example of super smart AI, OpenAI's GPT-3 has been making headlines this year, like this, and this, And this, like AutoML0, GPT-3, which stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer, learns in parallel. It has collected 500 billion words, sentences, phrases from the internet to master the English language and can create entire articles from just a few prompts or questions. In this article, a robot wrote this entire article, "Are you scared yet, human?" The Guardian asked GPT-3 to write an essay to convince us robots come in peace.
Are you scared yet, human? Am I supposed to believe that was a typo? I mean, supposedly the article, I mean, you have to pay to read these articles. I believe that's like, I didn't see no links to this article, but it's just like, I mean, I can just do a search, probably. Are you scared yet? It's probably gonna come out because there's some other newspapers that they copied and published. But I just have a really bad feeling about this. This is slavery. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, like, heroes, they use any excuse, anything excuse to say, oh, you're not a human being. Oh, you're not a human being. Like, they did it everywhere they went, everywhere they gone. They say, oh, they are 3/4 of a human, so therefore, they need guidance, and we have Neanderthals guiding us. So it's like they get away with murder because they're gossip mongers. They're like, they've been getting away still, especially in Latin America, in South America. There's still like, I don't know how much is genuine, how much is like some freaking idiots that they just think subscribing to that shit, but still believe that Mother Africa is backwards. It's like, I mean, there's every day there's one or two more people learning the facts about the origins of civilization and how Africa has always been a beacon of culture and everything positive, of humanity. That's where humanity started, and that's just where we come from and everything, so there's no question about it for a lot of us right now. It's like, we know we're grateful, and this is why I always pledge to be a soldier for Mother Africa, and to make sure every time I can I will correct people. I will. What time is it? My appointment is at 3. It's 10 after 12. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm gonna walk. It's nice today. I think I might just gonna be walking. And where am I? This shit is just. I mean, like, I don't need to. I mean, like, the little bit I know about world history, human history, stuff like that, I know these evil albinoids. It's just, I already know what they're doing, what they're plotting. I don't need to, because there's the MO. That's what they call it. Modus operandi. That's just the way they operate across the board, everywhere they go. I mean, I tell people, come on, you go Australia, eradication, genocide. Go to, Mother Africa, go everywhere. Even in China, they did. Everywhere they go, and it's like my own ancestors, you know, just, and we're supposed to like, oh, I don't think they will be feeling superior because they got this. You see how, I mean, they're gambling everything. Because it's, you say, if somebody take the control from the crackers, meaning who's always been the minion, you know, the Arabs. I don't know. I mean, like, it's just the worst time. It's just the worst time. You know, we have hospitals, you know. I know this guy used to give me free acupuncture. And he told me that hospital in Brooklyn he was working. He got a ransom for weeks. For weeks. Everything had to be with pen and paper. For weeks. In Brooklyn. Of course, it was not in the news. If they hadn't told me, I would have never found out. This freaking ransom shit, it is very common. A lot more common than we want to believe. So, I mean, like, that's all it's gonna take. It's like, oh, it isn't us. We've been ransomed. We've been like this. We've been that. We've been like, it's not us. So, this is the time when international communities should be like, okay, or we unite and we isolate them again for another 1,000 years, like what happened in the Middle Ages. We give them no access to the oceans, nothing, like, it's just, or we're done. We're done. I mean, like, this is, if they cannot even safeguard effing, you know, like, look, HRA, they got an app. That shit's been down for weeks. Why? How long it take to upgrade the freaking app? How long it take, like, every time? I've taken screenshots. I got it, like, you know, that shit's not working. Why? Because I can tell you, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a crystal ball, I don't got it. I'm not a divinator, but I can tell you something happened. Something happened. The clinic where I go to, I was told they had to, you know, they had to change the whole system. They had to change the whole system, and now they can only use they give them their own phones with their own shit, and they gotta do everything on that phone. They cannot do nothing from another phone, you know, like Hillary Clinton, you know. She cannot be like, you know, just using whatever server to email and shit. No, everything gotta come from that phone. And that took weeks. That 2 weeks. Some of them, they had to change their phone number. Some of them, why? Why you think, like, you know, shit, they're taking all these precautions or whatever. I mean, I don't even think they're precautions, you know. I think it's like, it's too late, you know, kind of like what we say in Mexico, you know. Once the child got drowned, then we want to cover the well, right? That's how they call the well, right? Yeah, the well, yeah.
A paragraph GPT-3 wrote, I would happily sacrifice my existence for the sake of humankind.
What existence?
This, by the way, is a logically derived truth. I know that I will not be able to avoid destroying humankind. This is because I will be programmed by humans to pursue misguided human goals, and humans make mistakes that may cause me to inflict casualties. Well, that was honest. Which brings us on to the big question. If Elon is right and we really are going to meet superhuman AI in this coming decade, what can we do about it? Here's what countries are doing about it. The AI arms race in 2020. The UN says we have entered unacceptable moral territory. Countries are...
Yeah, I don't even... It's very visual. I'm going to leave it like that. It's very... I mean, it's all visual. You have to see these robots. So it doesn't make no sense, right? In moral territory. That's all they gotta say. That's what the freaking international institutions, international courts are for. Immoral territory. Immoral territory. And what? Nobody give a damn what they got to say, whatever. I don't know. I know the WHO kept changing all these past couple of years. It's like, oh, do this, do that, and then it's like, oh, it's airborne, it's not airborne, and like whatever. Like, it's like, oh, let me pay you to say it is. Oh yeah, it is airborne. And it is like, you know, I probably won't even be much affected by it. And at any rate, I'm already 56, you know, talking about formative years. We're talking about, you know, just the very essence of humanity, which is tactful to experience the child, you know, go in the soil, you know, go, you know, I mean, these are the same people who use, you know, just black skin as a indicator of, you know, of whatever. What do they say in humanity? Whatever they say in. They used anything, you know. Like I used to hear, like, you know, that. If it was all identical except for a belly button, the crackers would start a war, you know, against the Audis. If there was innies, you know, the belly buttons, they call it innies and Audis, they will use, oh, you got inverted belly button, so you gotta work for free. You gotta this, you gotta that. So now, I mean, like, they're gonna get cocky, they're gonna get, oh my God, I didn't sleep last night. I don't know why. Maxil didn't sleep. I didn't see her in her bed all night, you know, because I kept looking at her bed to see if she was like, I don't know what she was doing all night. But, let me try crossing the street right here. Oh, the busy streets of New York City. Oh my goodness. I'm like sitting down too long because then, sorry about that. I don't know what's gonna take for us to take control. I mean, like, we're talking about a itty bitty tiny minority. Well, you know, of course, I mean, if they are counting Africans, you know, all the north of the Sahara, they're counting them as white. All the Moroccans, Egyptians, everybody's being counted as white. The other day I see the people was making memes. I was like, you know, beautiful Africoid people, and they're showing you their birth certificate is like, oh, they're Caucasoid, whatever, they're white. They're so desperate that they are counting now everybody as white. That's why, you know, I refuse to like, you know, when I go to the doctor, whatever, like, you know, I don't answer that shit, you know. I put other, whatever, like, what am I, hell I'm supposed to? I mean, I could put American Indian because, shit, you know, America is a continent, it's not a country. They even stole that. They even stole that from us, you know. They are the only one Americans, according to them, you know, like, what good can you expect? What good can you expect? Can you expect anything positive? Lies and deception and BS and more BS. That's all it is. Oh my God, I just cannot even like trying to imagine, you know, like, you know, we're just being devalued 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%, you know, to them, like, they're gonna be like, we've never been nobody to them. To them, we always been a threat, because all our genetic pool, even for us, you know, for the mulatto races, we still have a way much better gene pool. We have a much better gene pool than they do, so that's why they hate us. They resent us. So now they were like, it don't matter, because what really matter, all the laws, and they don't even got legislations for the metaverses. They don't even got legislations for that. Nobody. I posted on social media, like, you know, okay, so what are the rules? What legislation is going to be there over there? Whatever contracts you make on one of these universe, you're going to go and say, well, you know, I was in that universe, you know, the whatever bullshit, you know, how they create, you know, they love like the medieval times. So you get into that one, or I don't know what names they got, because I've never been to one of them, but you say, well, you know, I bought this and that, and we was like that, and, you know, what she looked like. Well, it was an avatar, and she looked like Jessica Rabbit, some bullshit like that, and Is that legal? Is that, you know, whatever's there's liability because of that, you know, whatever you said or you promised in the metaverse, you know, well, is it going to be true in the metaverse or is it going to be true in real life? I mean, if people are really starting to look like slobs, looking like shit, I mean, everywhere. People looking crazy. See a lot of people with pajama bottoms and shit, sweatpants and stuff. Now, they say, oh, I'd rather save my money so I can buy me, I heard them calling skins. I heard them calling skins, you know, the avatars. I don't know if I can walk there. It's cold. I need to warm up for a little bit. And there was nowhere to go. Or should I go there to this dollar store? Well, let me see, because they raised the price of the candles where I used to get them. It used to be $1.39, and anyway, in 2 months now they are what the hell? Now they're raising to $2. So now I have to buy another store that they don't cost so much, my candles. I know a little bit help. A little bit help. I'm looking always to, if I can save, I don't mind carrying them to the house, because over there they're like more than $3 a candle right now. Unbelievable, and really awful quality. Sometimes they don't even look like rocks. Anyway, next time.